And today's class, we're going to focus on relaxing and nourishing. So let's start with a relaxing, nourishing belly rub. So I'll do your mirror image as you inhale. Come up the right side of your belly and exhale down the left. And each time you make these circles, make them just a little bigger. Now go back the other way. So and then floating your right hand up to your heart center. Give a little rub on your heart center, both relaxing your heart and nourishing it. We're also stimulating our thymus gland, so good for your immune system. And then glide your hands over to right under your collarbone. And these are some at the beginning of our lung meridian, points 1 and 2. Great for your immune system. And then glide your hand down the inside on those yin meridians, and then lifting your hand up a little bit, glide down the outside. And let's do that a couple times. So we're going down the yin and then up the yang. Our arms to sort of activate our lymph glands under our armpits. And then bringing your hands together, and now glide your right hand back down. Our left hand. So gliding over, rubbing our collarbone, nurturing our immune system. And then down the inside, and then up, out. We've got our lung. I won't give you the list. We'll just have these lovely yin and yang. Let's do one more. And then bringing your hands across your lungs, take a deep breath into your hands. And as you exhale, separate your hands, come down the side of your body, and go right to your kidneys. And as you rub your kidneys, kind of loosen up your hips, kind of rock side to side. Take a big breath in to your kidneys. And as you exhale, glide your hands down the outside of your legs and the back. And then as you inhale, come up the inside. We'll do that a couple times. So we're going down our yang meridians and then our paired yin meridians. And so come down that out. Now this time, as you're folding forward, give a little rub to your ankles. Just circle the inside of your ankles. And then roll up, and keeping your head down, roll, give a nice massage to your knees. And then roll up inside of your legs and a little belly rub. Take a slow, deep breath into your hands. And then exhale. And as you take a breath in, invite your breath to drop into your lower belly. Now invite the energy in your lower belly to just sink down your legs into your feet. Yeah. And just have your awareness in your feet. And invite almost like roots. Just picture roots coming down out of your feet deep into the center of the earth. Now invite, just picture cobalt blue light. You know that color, cobalt blue. So bright, so vibrant. Picture that light coming up from deep inside the earth, up your roots, in your feet. So right between the balls of your feet, your bubbling springs. Invite that blue energy to come up your feet, up your legs, into your lower belly. Just nourishing your lower belly. Now continue to rise just with your mind. Picture bringing that cobalt blue up to your heart center. Nourish. Now picture that blue light continuing up into your throat center. Now continuing to rise up into your mind, to your upper dantian. Now take that blue light and invite it to go out the crown of your head, connecting you to actually a star in the heavens. And that's your soul star. And it represents your highest self. So that cobalt beam of light is helping Earth. So our lower body is heavy. The crown of our head is lifted up toward our soul star. And take a slow, deep breath into your hands so that your belly moves away from your spine. And a slow breath out. And just take a moment to turn your awareness inwards. See what you notice this morning. Your right hand about your forehead. Have your left hand at your lower belly, and I'll do your mirror image. We'll do something called circling. Bend over and keep your palms facing each other. Inhale, come to center and circle. And then exhale the other way. So, and then just circle center. Exhale. So this is a great first of the day movement, kind of waking up our spine, opening up our ribs, and opening up our shoulders. Let's do one more to each side. Exhale. And exhale. And then relax. Then stand with your feet just a little wider than hip width. Have your palms of your hands face up to the heavens. This is called lifting ball. So in this, picture you're holding little balls of light, and you're sort of a kid, and you're playing with those balls of light. What you're going to do is you're going to turn, and your front hand is going to lift up, and your back hand will lift back. So, and then lift your back heel off the ground, and then you come down, and then turn the other way. So with our breath, we'll inhale up and exhale down. And this movement, one invitation is to sort of tap into that sort of inner child that just kind of finds delight in pretty simple things. So tap into that delight, which is so relaxing and nourishing. So inhale, lift up, exhale down, and inhale up. And then come to center. Uh-oh. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the messages. Warms my heart to have you all here. So we're going to take that same movement, but this time we're going to change our intention. And it's called gaze. So picture looking at probably a full moon, or maybe enjoy that little crescent. And then we're going to do that same movement where you're twisting, but this time both arms. So twist and look up in the sky at that moon as you inhale. Exhale, sink down. And then inhale, look at that moon. And as you exhale, picture that moonlight, maybe reflecting on a pond. Exhale down. And let's do one more to the other side. Now keeping that same sort of twisting movement, twisting from your hips and your waist. And this is called cupping. It looks a lot like knocking on the door of life, similar. So just let your arms be really heavy and then just knock up right under your collarbone, lifting your back heel. And see what you think of this as you exhale. So as you're slapping under your collarbone, you can exhale. So just letting your arms be really heavy. Sort of stimulating those nourishing points of our lungs right under our collarbone. And just slow it down. And notice your body. See what you feel. And then opening your eyes. Let's move our spine front and back. So with your knees slightly bent, lift up your elbows. Take a breath in and look up at the heavens. Now as you exhale, round your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Bring your chin toward your chest. So inhale, open up the front of your spine. And exhale, round the back of your spine. As you do this, put your awareness in your spine. Just sort of delight in its flexibility. So exhale. As you exhale, feel your spine all the way from your tailbone all the way to the base of your more. And let it relax. And then let's kind of help open up the tension in our neck. I know a lot of us hold a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. So choose where it feels right. Put your hands behind your back, depending on your shoulder flexibility this morning. What this will do is kind of help us kind of have our neck aligned. Lift the crown of your head toward that soul star. Tuck your chin in. And on your next inhale, lift your right ear up to the heavens. With each inhale, kind of breathe in nourishing energy into those neck muscles. And then when you exhale out your mouth with a and just let go of any tension and tightness. And then, if it feels right, kind of explore sort of neck circles feel right. Kind of explore how far over you want to kind of tilt your head. Explore how fast the circles would be nourishing, and also how large or small. And maybe going more slowly in those spots that are kind of holding on. Our neck muscles work far harder than they need to. And go back the other way. As you do this, see if you can drop your shoulders. See if you can invite your tailbone to soften. And just feel your feet rooted on the earth. And then drop your chin to your chest. And shake it out. And so then finding that same, whatever feels right in terms of, I'm sort of just doing this, but if you could do that, I can't this morning. So find a place that's comfortable. Breathe hands kind of along your back. And then on your next inhale, raise your left ear up to the heavens. And in each inhale, just invite kind of nourishing energy into your neck muscles. And with each exhale out your mouth, release what no longer serves you. That tension and tightness does not serve us. And then if it feels right today, try out some of those skills. And just sort of see how big or small or fast. And then when you're ready, go back the other way. And then shake it out and relax. Then standing with your feet wider than hip width, we're going to do something called pendulum. This will help open up behind our shoulder blades. So kind of your choice how far you want to bend over. And what's going to happen is you're going to swing your arms and as you shift your weight, right? And then, so letting your arms just like be like a pendulum and see if you can find that spot right under your shoulder blades. I'm actually feeling this in my hips as well. And then if it feels right, maybe as your arms raise, kind of look up a little. So decide for your own body how far over. If you want to be kind of have your back flat like a table, or maybe more like this, right? Whatever feels right. And just, and this is, since we're also sort of releasing tension, see how it feels to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then slow it down. And then just slowly roll over into a forward fold. And relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Maybe let your jaw let go. Release under your shoulders. And then invite the muscles in your back of your legs, your lower back. Let's take another breath in through our nose. And exhale out your mouth with a Then bend your knees and grab the back of your wrist with your other hand. Tuck your tailbone under and roll up. And just push your hips forward. And exhale, come down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale down. So we'll stretch the front of our body as we pull your hips forward. And then exhale. As you fold forward, stretch the back of your body. Let's do one more. And then roll up. And then taking your feet, just turn your toes out. And hold your hands up with your arms bent, your elbows bent. And we'll do something to help support our earth energy and earth element and balance. Right now, luckily, we're in this transition, right? We're shifting out of winter and we're shifting towards spring. And that's under the domain of the earth element. So it's kind of the transitions. So in rainbow dance, I'm holding my arms up for too long. Sorry if you are too. So in your next inhale, take a breath in. And as you exhale, bend. Hopefully you're watching. Let's explain this. So as you bend, keep your outside leg bent and your I just hope you can watch. And picture that you've got a rainbow in your hands, right? It's called a rainbow dance. And then once you've got the movement, you can actually watch your hands, since I didn't use words at all to explain. And then also for you, so actually, my bad, probably exhale and inhale up and exhale down and inhale up. And then for your own breath, decide how fast your rainbow dance is. Picture that sort of spectrum of light, right? And you're holding it in your hands, kind of like a cocoon wrapping your whole body in that rainbow light. Let's do one more to each side. And shake it out. And then let's start with just shaking our hands. And raise up your hands. And overhead. Now start to little bounce. And you decide, just see how your knees feel today. And if it feels right, kind of lift your heels up a little. And instead of thinking of sort of pounding, think of it as like pumping, right? So, and then let's come down and then turn to one side and turn to the other. And now I'm going to wiggle what jiggles. So let's start with our back side, right? So see, wiggle your buttocks. Just see what you can just, first thing Monday morning, hopefully you're have a nice little private space. So see what you can wiggle. Now see if you can get your quads in action. Now about your shoulders, your breasts. Just wiggle it, whatever will jiggle. Slow it down. Don't know why it always makes me smile. I hope that makes you smile. And turn your attention inwards and just see. See what you feel. Not see what you feel, I guess feel what you feel. And do you notice any tingling or, yeah, just sort of enjoy. And then opening your eyes. Bringing your hands at your lower belly. Just put your attention between the palms of your hands. Take a slow breath into your lower belly. We're going to glide our hips back as you glide your hands forward and then stand taller. This is called pebble in the pond. So as you exhale, glide your hips back and almost as if a little pebble has made this little dropped it in a pond. So exhale out. And then inhale as you stand taller, bringing your hands back to your lower belly. So as we exhale, we're sending energy out. And as we inhale, that energy comes back. We're constantly exchanging energy, right? So exhale, send that energy out, and inhale, stand taller. Now this movement, pebble on the pond, is to help us with our earth element imbalance. So feel those feet. Remember those roots that you've sent deep into the earth. Now picture that energy kind of coming up your legs to your lower belly, yeah? So exhale out and inhale. Bring energy to our lower belly, both with our hands, but also up our legs. So inhale. We're going to continue with the same movement, but we're going to just do one hand at a time. So keep your left hand at your lower belly, and your right hand, you're going to glide your hips back like you did before. But now you're going to turn, keeping your feet rooted. Bring your hips in your waist. And by doing that, notice that your arm barely moves, but you're just moving from your hips in your waist, which moves your arm. We'll go from the other hand. So exhale and inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale to center. I know the light's a little weird, so I keep trying to sort of move. It's beautiful to have sunshine in Ithaca. March, blue sky, unbelievable. So exhale out. Inhale to center. Kind of just letting your hand, just kind of imagine you're just skimming the surface of that water. So you send that energy out. And notice how moving from our center can be sort of effortless. So effortless effort. So exhale out. Let's do one more to each side. Slow it down. And just for a moment, turn your attention inwards and see what you notice. Now we're going to take all those movements together and we're going to combine it to a movement called the Earth Revolves Around the Sun. So the same idea where you're going to just move from your hips and your waist, but we're going to move a little more exaggerated. So you're going to kind of push your hip out to the right as your arms go out to the left. Now as your arms come front, your hips go back, and as your arms go right, your hips go left, right? So how this works is exhale out, inhale. So it's very similar, sort of single-handed pebble in the pond, but our whole body is involved, right? So I'll try to do it even more slowly. So exhale out and inhale back. I want to explore for you how big a circle your hips and your arms. You might want to do like a smaller version, or maybe it feels good to do a stretch out version. Just listen to your body, it'll tell you. If you don't listen, it will tell you. So exhale out. Let's do one more to the side. And come back to center. So now let's go back the other way. So as your hips go out, your arms go the other way, and then circle. Realizing that your arms aren't really doing right. As you do this, see if you can relax your jaw. Funny how our jaw seems to think it has to help all the time, help so much. And now relax your shoulders. And feel your feet sending those roots deep to the center of the earth. out, around, and in. The earth revolves around the sun. Let's do one more. And then bring your hands to your lower belly. And take a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. And taking your right hand, float your right hand up. And let's give another nurturing rub to our heart center and our thymus. And then floating our hands over to under our collarbone. All that lovely chi that we've been activating, we're going to help sort of spread it around. So down the inside on our yang meridians. Lift your hand up and down again. Let's go down, up. And then bringing both hands over your lungs. Take a big breath into your hands. As you exhale, feel that healing energy of your hands into your lungs. Now drop your right hand back down and take your left hand and just feel the warmth of your hands, nurturing your heart center, nurturing your thymus, your immune system, and then over under our collarbone, and then down the yin and up the yang. And then hands at our heart center. Separate your hands out down the side of your body. Let's give those kidneys and your hips, keeping them nice and warm, warming up those battery packs. Take a big breath into your hands. As you exhale, glide your hands down the outside and side. And then inhale here as you roll up and inside. Let's do another one. So spreading that chi and inviting it to sort of move freely in all of our meridians. And fold forward. Let's just take a breath here and exhale. And then take your hands and rub the inside of your ankles, giving them some nourishing love. Then glide your hands up the inside of your legs and warm up our knees. Then come up the inside of your legs to your lower belly. And then closing your eyes. Try it's a very quick meditation. And in this meditation, as you breathe in, say, I am. As you're pausing, say the word nourished. And as you exhale, say the words and relaxed. So with our breath, inhale, I am nourished and relaxed. And I'll let each of you, if this is interesting to you, say this at your own breath pace. So I'll do it one more time. I am nourished and relaxed. One more. I am nourished. And then a long exhale with and relaxed. And then taking another slow, deep breath into your hands. And a slow breath out. Take a moment to turn your attention inwards. Just see what you notice with compassion and humor. And gliding your hands up to your heart center. Giving a little rub. And give gratitude for all that you have and all that you are. And then offer that, all that you have, out into the world. The greatest good. And thank you. What a treat to be practicing Qigong with you this Monday morning.